Anne-Marie Gilbert charting it up, down by 17 with 15:57 left to go. And Cleveland Browns fans, deposits for the 2012 season tickets and club level membership are now being accepted. For more information on how you can place your 2012 deposits today, call 440-824-3434. 440-824-3434, or you can always visit clevelandbrowns.com. 16 points for Tavalyn James, 19 for Alexis Rogers. Jill Stein trying to complete the three-point play, can't get it to go. Tasha Watkins back the other way for Eastern. Watkins working on Chrissy Steffen and draws the foul. Eastern, it looks like, Jack, has become a lot more aggressive here, at least going to the basket here in the second half. One of the things they talked about.
Yeah, well, that's one of the things that they do well is attacking the rim. They're not a strong team from behind the arc in terms of percentage, but they've got two scorers in Watkins and James that love to get into the glass and finish off the glass.
India Harrison is in for the first time for the Eagles. First time we've seen the junior from Flint this afternoon. Watkins misses the first. 58% free throw shooter out of South Euclid. Second one on the way, and that's good.
Eastern Michigan now coming out of timeout, now have a made bucket with a little 1-2-1-1 here, and again looking to extend that pressure a little bit, use their athleticism and the defensive pressure to hopefully get some turnovers and create some easy points in transition.
Nice pass there to break it. But time running down to get out. Good job by both squads. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Rogers working on Hairston. Around Hairston for two. She's got 21.
Yeah, that's just going to be too easy for Alexis Rogers one-on-one. Her feet are just too good, and her instincts and reading the defense, and she's putting on a clinic inside.
James inside. Hairston's double teamed. Turns around, almost got it to go in. Slagle works her way down the court here. Slagle in traffic, pulls up short. Redditt, quick pass to James. Look out, James all the way to the basket. And she draws the foul. Maybe one of the best open court players in the league, right there.
Yeah, certainly currently. See Alexis Rogers again, using her body, and does a nice job of finding a seam to the baseline. That's an easy finish for her. We need to send a couple more bodies at her to get the ball out of her hands and force them to make shots from outside. But yeah, getting back to Tavalyn James, I mean, as soon as she knows her team has secured the ball, she takes off.
She does take off. There's no question about that. And being kind of small in stature, it's amazing the numbers that she has put up and the way she plays the game. You would think somebody that size would stick around from outside, but that's not the case with her at all.
Yeah, she's absolutely fearless. I mean, she has one thing, you can tell it when you look into her eyes as she starts to go up the floor, and that's a focus on the rim and a focus on finishing. And it doesn't matter what's in the way or who or how big or anything. She has one thing in mind, and that is scoring points. And she has scored an awful lot of them in her career.
Chelsea Height is checked in for Eastern Michigan. That's number 52. Height, a junior from Ligonier, Indiana. Caused the turnover.
And Steffen just nowhere to go and tosses it out of bounds.
A chance here for Eastern to get a little bit closer. Down by 16. They need a couple of back-to-back possessions with scores and get another stop. James pulls up, short, and Jill Stein with a rebound. And then they turn the ball over. One thing Anne-Marie Gilbert's squad has done here in the second half, they've cranked it up defensively, and they've become much more aggressive in the paint with the basketball.
They know they've got to really go at this thing to try and force the issue a little bit and get themselves back in the game, because you know Bowling Green's not going to let up.
Redditt gets called for the travel, and you can see Anne-Marie Gilbert not happy about that at all. Her team's scratching and clawing here on the road to try and get back in it. break the press.
Especially when you come off of a turnover like they just got, and you need positive possessions out of that. It didn't happen.
Don't leave Chrissy Steffen wide open. She'll do that to you every time. She's got 8. Steffen can certainly shoot the 3.
Yeah, she can. And at times we've seen her really try and not force the issue, but try and create a little bit and getting to the rim. And one thing that I think she's doing well and has found success with is allowing the game to come to her a little bit. And just caught and release, and that's what Chrissy Steffen does, is with time able to knock down shots.
19-point lead for BG. As James misfired down on the other end. Still plenty of time, but pretty soon those possessions will mean much, much more each time they get the ball for Eastern. Stein missed out on that one, but Alexis Rogers, 1-on-3, kept it alive. Here's Matthews with an open look at a 3. And Rogers taps up the rebound to herself.
I have a feeling that she took it a little personal, just the halftime stats in terms of offensive rebounds of where Eastern Michigan was. And she is single-handedly trying to keep the ball alive for Bowling Green this half.
21 points and 7 rebounds as she's had double-doubles in 4 of her last 5 games. She's 3 rebounds away from making that 5 a 6. Eastern needs points and stops right now. Down by 19. 7 on the shot clock. Thomas blocked by Slagle. Reddick comes down. 2-1 on the shot clock, and James won't get it off in time. As Olivia Foudy will check back in. Chelsea Height checks out for the Eagles.
Good defensive possession there by Slagle. Thomas came around the side and tried to use that hesitation move, which we've seen all afternoon, and she got by Slagle, but Jess Slagle does a nice job of blocking from behind, and shot clock violation for Eastern.
Noelle Yoder, Logan Pastor check in for Bowling Green here. 7.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. BG with the basketball and the lead.
Yeah, and another defensive look here for Eastern Michigan, going to a 2-1-2. It looks like they're just trying to throw enough at Bowling Green to keep them guessing and try and jumpstart or get them to turn the ball over.
Steffen for 3. Look out. Back-to-back threes for number 21.
Yeah, she's had time on both of those looks to get her feet set and deliver. And
Anne-Marie Gilbert wants a timeout. Chrissy Steffen, preseason All-MAC selection, number 6 scoring in the league. And she has come alive here in the second half to give the Falcons a 22-point lead.